Thanks for keeping me here on My News 26. I'm Remington Hernandez here at Diver Central in the middle of Wexford County, here staying with Mr. Morris Langworthy Jr. How are you doing today?
Good, Remington. Good to see you here.
It's good to see you as well. And today we're going to be talking about all things diving. Now, Michigan obviously has a lot of water and many places to dive. Could you go into how diving in Michigan is?
Well, diving in Michigan is, first of all, we're the dive mecca of the Great Lakes, obviously, because we're right smack dab in the middle of it. And we offer probably the best wreck diving in the world. We have roughly 30,000 shipwrecks in the Great Lakes, of which 10,000 of those are diveable.
And now these waters in the Great Lakes, are there certain types of water that can be dove in and as opposed to others that can't be?
Well, we're limited as far as depth is concerned in recreational diving to 130 feet. So anything beyond that we typically stay away from unless you get involved in technical diving, which steps beyond recreational diving and requires a lot more training.
And now what do you do here at Diver Central? Because you yourself, for the longest time, were the only dive course director in Michigan. Now you're not the only one, but you're one of two.
Sure.
Go into what you do as course director.
Well, course director is a fancy title for instructor trainer. So we spend a lot of time here not only training people how to dive, but also instructors on how to teach others how to dive.
And now go to the basics of diving. Like, what are some of the things that people are going to learn besides diving itself during one of your courses?
Okay, diving starts in 3 feet of water. Literally some basic skills such as how to clear the mask you're currently wearing and how to remove and replace a regulator out of your mouth, in and out of your mouth. If you can demonstrate a good, comfortable ability to do those things, then it's time to go to a little deeper water. So it's little steps.
Mm-hmm. And how accessible is diving to the common person, like someone watching right now?
Anybody who likes to snorkel would probably love to dive. And 98% of the general public loves to snorkel. Diving is just the next natural step beyond that.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the places that you've dove in that really stuck out to you?
Oh, well, other than just the Great Lakes here, we have diving that we travel all over the world. One of my favorite places is Bon Air, just outside of Aruba. A diver's paradise is what they call it. And it's because you can shore dive right there from any part of the island onto a reef.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of equipment do you have here on the counter?
Okay, one is a full face mask that we can breathe from through a mouth and nose. And then the other we have is a conventional regulator that you would put in your mouth and breathe from, no differently than wearing the mask that you're currently wearing with also.
And what are some of the price ranges for this? Is there a low end? Is there a high end? Go into that.
Yeah, well, like any other sport, sky is the limit. But realistically, a middle of the road, or I should say a reliable, comfortable piece of equipment is going to start to be completely suited up from top to bottom about $1,200 to $1,500.
Mm-hmm. And finally, what do people say to you when they get out diving after they've gone to their course?
How much fun and exciting it was to be able to dive independently, to be able to organize and plan and conduct their own dive in their own area, to explore and set out on an adventure of their own.
And if people want to find you or find out more about diving?
They can call me at 231-876-3483 or 876-DIVE. It's just that simple. Or look us up online, divercentral.com.
All right, I'm going to put the mask back on for a quick second. Standing here in Wexford County at Diver Central, I'm Remington Hernandez for My News 26.